Hi, good morning all of you. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is pair of linear equations in two variables. That is our third chapter in our textbook, pair of linear equations in two variables. So, you know the words pair. Pair means what? Two. Linear equations also a familiar word for you, linear equations. What is a linear equation? A linear equation means the equations, see one example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 5 is a linear equation. Why we are calling it as a linear equation? Because the variable's power is 1. How many variables are there in this equation? One variable only, x only the variable. See our chapter name, linear equations in two variables. So we are going to study by using two variables. So this example we can make like this, 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. Now it become a linear equations in two variables. Which are the variables? X and y are the variables, and 2 and 3 and 5 are the real numbers. They are not variables, they are constants. In this equation, why we are calling it as an equation? Because of this equal to symbol. So this is an equation with two variables, and the power of the variable in this equations is 1. So we can call it as a linear equation in two variables. This is a single linear equation in two variables. Our focus on two linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equation, a system of linear equations. So first we can discuss about a single linear equation. Then see the general form of a linear equation. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is the general form of a linear equation. Here a, b, c are the constants and x and y are the variables. Got it? Ax means x term plus by means y term plus constant is equal to 0. Few examples I will write. 3x plus 6y is equal to 1. What is a here? If you are comparing with this general form, a is equal to 3, b equal to 6, c equal to minus 1. Why I told minus 1? Because general form, in the general form, c we kept the left side of equation equal to symbol. So minus 1. If 1 comes to here, it will come minus 1 is equal to 0. Now compare a, b, c. Got it? Then next, another example. 4x is equal to 0. Is it a linear equation? Yes, it is a linear equation. See, which is the variable? X is the variable. And what is y? Where is y? Not seeing y. What happened for y? Here the y, its coefficient b equal to 0. See here a equal to 4. On comparing with the general form, a equal to 4, b equal to 0, c is equal to 0. But it is a linear equation, but not in two variables, it is a single variable. A linear equation in one variable only. The next example. 3y plus 2 equal to 0. Another linear equation, but not in two variables. No x is there, or not xy, and other variables also we can use. Means another example, 4t plus 3p equal to 6. It's a linear equation in the variable, in one t is one variable and p is another variable. So t and p are the variable, and 4, 3, 6 are the coefficients or constants in the equation. And what about 3y plus 2? On comparing with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, what is a? Here a is equal to 0. B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 2. Like this, examples we can write for ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. I think you understood about what is meant by a linear equation in two variables. And see, notice this one. This is a linear equation but only one variable. This is a linear equation only one variable. And this is a linear equation with the two variables. What will happen if, see here in this example, b is equal to 0. In the third example, a equal to 0. What will happen if a and b both are 0 in this equation? See, one equation is giving 0x plus 0y is equal to 0. Is it a linear equation? What happened here? A is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. Both are 0. So this will not be a linear equation because no x term is there, no variable in it, because variable parts its coefficients are 0. So whenever we are discussing the general form of a linear equation, we should say both a and b are not both 0. Together they can't be 0. Understood? A and b are not both 0. If both are 0 means we will not get a linear equation. Then next. The same sentence we can write in another way. The condition is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 with a square plus b square not equal to 0. Instead of writing this sentence, we can use this equation. Not equation, not an equal, actually unequal it is. But this statement we can use. This verbal statement, instead of using this verbal statement, we can use this mathematical statement. How can you explain this one? The both are same. This sentence is giving by this one. How can you explain? Yes. How can you explain? A square plus b square not equal to 0. See, both a and b are 0 means we will get to 0 square plus 0 square is equal to 0. See, if it is equal to 0, means a square plus b square is equal to 0. We forced to say that here a and b are 0. If a is equal to 0 and b equal to 0, that time only we will get a square plus b square is equal to 0. Why? A square means a positive number. B square is another positive number. When we are adding two positive numbers, we will get 0. Only when both that numbers must be 0. If both numbers are 0, that time only we will get the a square plus b square, means 0 square plus 0 square, only we will get it is equal to 0. No other value other than 0 for a and b will satisfy this equation. Got it? That means this sentence gives us both a and b are 0. So both a and b are not 0 means a square plus b square not equal to 0. I think you got it. Correct, no? Think about it. Nice, no? Verbal statement written with a mathematical statement. Very nicely it is explained, both a square plus b square not equal to 0. Then only this linear equation exists, otherwise no linear equation will come. Okay then. What is meant by linear equations solution? See, if it is a single variable, 2x plus 1 is equal to 3. A single variable equation. Here, how we will solve it? 2x is equal to 3 minus 1. That means 2x is equal to 2. So we are getting x equal to 1. Like this we are solving. Means you are 7th standard onwards or 6th standard onwards you started studying how to solve a linear equation in one variable. Then comes two variable equation. One example. X plus y is equal to 3. How we will solve? Tell me one solution of this one, or solution means what? Which value of the variables satisfies this equation? Tell me which value of the variable satisfies this equation? Yes, one of you are getting when x equal to 1, y equal to 2. How he got this answer? If you give x equal to 1 and y equal to 2, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, correct? So x equal to 1 and y equal to 2 is one solution of this equation. X equal to 1, y equal to 2. Then tell me another solution. Yes, x equal to 0 and y equal to 3, because 0 plus 3 also 3. So when x equal to 0 and y equal to 3, this equation satisfied by that numbers. So we are getting another solution. X equal to 0 and y equal to 3, we are getting another solution. Like this. How many? All of you can say this number of solution, means some solutions. If you all are telling different solutions, I will get 34 solutions. 34 solution only there? No, some more solution you can say. Another, when x equal to 2, y is equal to 1. Because 2 plus 1 is 3. So 2, when x value 2 and y value 1 also satisfies this equation. Another one, x equal to minus 1, y is equal to 4. Minus 1 plus 4 is equal to 3 also satisfies that equation. When x equal to minus 2, y is equal to 5. Another solution. When x equal to 6, y is equal to minus 3. Another solution. Like this infinite solutions we can write for x plus y is equal to 3, means a linear equation in two variables. Correct now? Think about it, how nice idea, means x plus y is equal to 3 is having infinite solutions. What will be the graph of this x plus y is equal to 3? See, we got few solutions, few points on satisfies this equation. X equal to 1, 2. That means 1, 2 satisfies this equation. 0, 3 satisfies this equation. 2, 1 satisfies this equation. Minus 1, 4, same way. Minus 2, 5 and 6, minus 3. Some many solutions we will get. Many solutions. These all are the points on the plane. So we can plot these points. X plus y is equal to 3. How can we plot these points on a graph paper? For that you need to draw one y-axis and x-axis. This is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. And this is negatives marking. And you know, in the Cartesian system we are marking 0 in the intersection point of x-axis and y-axis, or we will call it as origin. This is 1, 2, equal width you are taking to mark each unit, 5, 6, 7. And here it comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And we need minus 1, minus 2 also we marked here x values. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Y value up to minus 3 we marked. Minus 2, minus 3. I took the maximum, up to minus 3, that's why I marked here. If some more numbers we wrote, means extend this line, because it's going infinitely on both sides. First point, when x equal to 1, y equal to 2, x1, y2, we are getting 1 point. When x equal to 0, y equal to 3, second point. When x equal to 2, y equal to 1, x2, y1, third point. Then next, x equal to minus 1, y equal to 4, next point. So by using your scale, you are joining these points, all points when you are joining. These points joining, we will get a straight line. And see, all the points on the straight line will satisfy the equation x plus y equal to 3. So this line is a representation of the equation x plus y is equal to 3. That means we are getting linear equations in two variables graph as a straight line. Linear equations in two variables graph represents a straight line. And see how many points will be there on the straight line? Infinite points will be there on the straight line. Correct now? Okay. So like this we will get the solutions, infinite solutions. Take any point. This is one point. Which is that point? This we already took. Another point you take this point. Which will be this point? X4 y minus 1. This is that point. So you can get all the solutions. And see, I took only integer solutions because easy for us to use integers than fractions. Let us use one fraction. Here one point we are getting now. So this point. After 1 and here after 1 we are getting a point, which makes sum is equal to 3. Correct? Then next, we are going to use two equations. Pair of linear equations. One example. X plus y is equal to 3 itself. Or we can make another number 5. X plus y is equal to 5. And 2x minus y is equal to 1. I wrote two equations. System of linear equations, or we will call pair of linear equations. We have two equations together. You know, if we are drawing x plus y is equal to 5, how many solutions we will get? If you are drawing, we will get a straight line. On the straight line, every point will be the solution. And another one, 2x minus y is equal to 1. I will get another straight line with the infinite solutions. So we will get these two are straight lines. Correct now? We will get two straight lines. Two straight lines. Let us think about the two straight lines. I am giving you two straight lines. How many ways you can keep the two straight lines? See, these two equations means we are getting two straight lines. How many ways we can keep that straight lines? Yes, one way we can like, see, this is one straight line, another one straight line. Means they are intersecting each other, they are touching each other, they are crossing each other, they are meeting each other. Like this we can. How many points will they meet? I am giving you two straight lines. Take 2 pens. How many points it will meet? Maximum by 1. 1 point only it will meet now. Can they meet in two different points? Never. Two straight lines will not cross two different points. If they are crossing means it is 1 point only. So like this it may keep. Another one straight line keeping like this and the second straight line keeping like this. They will not touch each other, they will not cross each other, they will not intersect each other. How they are going then? They are going parallel. They are two lines. Up to infinity they will keep the same distance. This distance will be same for all, everywhere. Up to infinity it's going to that side and to this side. They are called parallel lines. So in these two ways you can keep. One more way you can keep. One straight line you are keeping like this. One straight line I gave, you kept here. I took one more straight line and I kept here itself on this one. Correct now? Think it one more time. If you got two straight lines, either you can keep like this, they can intersect each other, or you can keep like this, they are going parallel, or you can keep like this, means they are coinciding each other. One straight line, on it we are keeping the other straight line. They are coinciding each other. Got it? So we have three ways or three different methods to keep two straight lines. Three situations happened. That is the suitable word. Three situations happened. Which are the two situations? Three situations. Intersecting situation, parallel or coincident. Three situations are happening. So we should think about these three situations, solutions. How the solutions? What do you mean by solution? See these two straight lines. Let us draw these two straight lines and check whether they are intersecting or going parallel or coincident, coinciding each other. So we are going to draw this straight line. X plus y is equal to 5 is a straight line. How many points we require to draw the straight line? To draw the straight line we need minimum 2 points. If you got 2 points, you will be able to draw a straight line by joining the 2 points. So we can find we know infinite solutions are there for this straight line, this expression. Among that one, any 2 solutions we are taking. X, y. Any 2 values for x and y which satisfies this first equation. When x equal to 0, you are getting y is equal to 5. When x equal to 5, you are getting y is equal to 0. So we are getting one solution. 2 solutions we got. That means 2 points on the straight line we got. And the next one. 2x minus y is equal to 1. X, y. You give x equal to 0. Easy for us to apply x equal to 0. When x equal to 0 means minus y is equal to 1. So y is equal to minus 1. So when you put x equal to 0, you will get y is equal to minus 1. Put y is equal to 0 in the next step. Easy to use with y 0. That's why I selected 0. Any number you can give for x. Any number you can give for x, corresponding y value you will get. Apply in this equation. Suppose you are giving x equal to 1. You will get 2x minus y is equal to 1. That means 2 into 1 minus y is equal to 1. That means 2 minus y is equal to 1. That means minus y is equal to minus 1. 1 minus 2 minus 1. So we are getting y is equal to 1. So one solution is 1, 1. Then another solution. We started with a 0. So y is equal to 0 means y0 means 2x equal to 1 or x equal to 1 by 2, we are getting a fraction. So better to use this one, x equal to 1, y is equal to 1, easy for us than fraction. Or write y is equal to 0 and x equal to 1 by 2. Then draw the graph. Draw x axis and y axis. Mark the origin. Then x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Here 1, 2, 3. We need up to 5. Y value 5, x value also 5. So extend this line. 4, 5. And negatives we applied for y. So we need minus 1. Negatives. See the values, according to that you just mark. First point x0, y5. x0, y5. This is the point. Second point x5, y0. This is the point. Draw this. You will get a straight line. This is our x plus y is equal to 5. And next, second line. That is first line we finished. Second line 2x minus y is equal to 3. 1. So substitute the point x equal to 0 and y is equal to minus 1. Not substituting, plotting the point x0, y minus 1. This is the point x0 minus y minus 1. And x1, y1. x1, y1. This is the point x1, y1. And it is going like this. What you can say? Are they intersecting? Yes, they are intersecting. So we are getting intersecting lines. How many solutions are there? They separately means first equation have infinite solutions because on the line every point is a solution. And the second line also, second equation also have infinite points, but together they have how many common solution? Single common solution. This point, which is that point? X equal to 3. And y we should get it as 2 because of this line we got. This is the point. This is the point x3 y2. From the graph we will get it correctly. x3 and y equal to 2. So x equal to 3 and y equal to 2 is the solution, common solution to them, to both the pair of linear equations. Like this we will solve by using graph the pair of linear equations. Okay. Then finding the solution we can discuss in the next class. Now you do the first exercise. First exercise contains only how to make the equations by reading a verbal sentence. Once some verbal situations are given, make into linear equations. Okay, thank you.